Hello, my name is David Rosas Reyes, and my presentation is about human greed. How far is a human willing to go? What is the price to pay? We'll find out. Would you eat a Carolina Reaper for $100? That doesn't seem like enough. 1 million? Easy money. Just one pepper, right? What about running across the country for 500,000? That doesn't sound enough. 1 million? Reasonable. 1 billion? I know everybody would do that in a heartbeat. You could live off that money. Would you eat a dog for $500? Now that doesn't seem enough. 5,000? It's still a dog. 500,000. Well, if I don't see it get cooked, 1 million? Oh, I'm eating that dog. See, most of us maybe considered it. 1 million is most of our breaking points. If I say 1 billion right now, I know everybody would do it. It just depends on the price. Would you lose a limb? In fact, would you sell a limb for 500,000? Well, we're thinking, would we sell it? We really need them to function. We need them to do basic stuff. But although, if I lose my left arm that I don't use that much, for a good easy 500 or maybe 1 million, it'll be worth it. I still have my right hand, right? What if we sell both of them for 1 billion? Well, it'll suck, right? But easy billion. We don't have to work in a day of our life. Would you steal someone's car? It's not that bad. It's that person, you could buy that person another car, right? But what if you don't have to tell them at all? You don't have to have any connections. You just have to steal the car, throw it away somewhere, and you get an easy $1 million. Easy, right? Of course, everybody would do it. Would you get publicly canceled for 500,000? Well, that's too little, right? Because we need that public knowledge. We need that public identity to even work in our industries. It's not worth it 500,000. But we're talking 1 million. Now we're justifying. Maybe I could live down low out there, just being publicly canceled. What about a billion? Now we're talking. With 1 billion, we don't have to work in our day in our life. We could just be off the grid, not even worry about anything. Just be with you and your family. Would you donate everybody's pets to PETA? Of course, everybody would hate you, but PETA will give you a good amount of money. Maybe a good easy 1 million. Oh well, 1 million is not that enough. What about 1 billion? Now we're contemplating. Maybe it is good if you do that. Would you ruin someone's life? No, this is too dark. Why would we ruin someone's life? But what if we get to pick who we get to choose? What if we hate someone so bad? Or what if it's a criminal? We get to decide he becomes homeless. Maybe he gets caught. Who knows? Sometimes these decisions aren't always bad things. How are you doing so far? You doing good? Have you maybe even contemplating some of these? Well, sometimes these aren't bad things. Sometimes being greedy is a good thing. Let's continue. Would you commit a crime? Specifically, murder. Can't even say that word right. But you get the point. Would someone do that? Would the viewer do that? Let's say 500,000. No, of course not. Life's too precious. Not even for 1 million. Not even for 10 million. Of course not. What about our good old friend 1 billion? Now we're talking. But no, human life is too precious. Most of us would agree that's a bad thing. No one should ever do this. For some people. Will you take a bribe? Well, most government officials already do this. But what if it's a good thing? What if that $1 million they give you is to protect the public? 1 billion to protect the public from this secret thing that they don't want to know. Because if they do know, it causes more harm than good. Sometimes you have to think of stuff like that. Would you destroy an ecosystem? Well, it does cause harm, but what if you use that money? What if they give you $1 billion to do so? To fix some other country's problems? Maybe their economy is bad. Maybe there is something we could do with that money. Other than just think about this one little forest, one little patch of grass in the grand scheme of the planet. What if we destroy an economy while we're at it? We could use that money to maybe help the planet, maybe grow more trees, more forests, more nature. Now, you might be thinking this might be global warming, me preaching about it. Well, I really don't care about it. Well, this is just another way we can use it. Another view, honestly. Now, this is the fans' favorite. Everybody's been waiting for. I know you've been waiting for this. The real question is, will you eat a human? Who knows? 500,000? Maybe that's too little. 1 million. Still too little. It's still a human life, right? Well, but what if this human wants to be eaten? What if they sign off their name? Maybe they sign a 30-year contract where they live their best life and they know that they're gonna die. Well, it might as well, right? If the option is there, maybe it's a good thing. Will you nuke a country for $1 trillion? You know, from all these decisions, this is the most brutal. Money for human life. Majority of human life. Although, I know I said that human life, maybe they sign off right. But innocent people, that's not worth it. But although this hasn't stopped certain people to do this. These are dark choices, right? But I believe that even you have considered at least one of these. These have been brutal. But the next one, I believe is going to be the most brutal for you, instructor. Will you sacrifice a student's future for $1 trillion? I know we both know that some students are cut out for this industry. I don't even know if I'm cut out for this industry. But is it worth the money? Maybe you take that 1 trillion and just tell that kid, hey, I'll give you this much, just don't attend, or just do something else with your life. This is the most brutal thing I could say to you. I just wanted to see, would you take it? Would it be worth it? Human greed isn't all bad. Now let me give you a scenario. What if there's a hostage situation where it's your family or a stranger, and you only get to pick one person that survives? Well, of course you pick your family. That's an example of good greed. That's never always a bad thing. It just depends on the scenario. We as the human species are greedy. We would take some things over the others. It's just who we are. I know I will. And I believe even you too. Thank you.